How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a Cinderace team because Cinderace is finally out. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. There'll also be a copy and paste in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, today we're battling Poppyhead21 from the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. This is my team, this is their team. I've got the Cinderace because it's just released, so I figured I'd use it. We've got the Iron Jugulis as well. We've got the Florges and the Alomomola core. We're both with Wish, so that should be helpful, I guess. I did kind of just throw this team together because I wanted to use Cinderace as quick as possible, so it's had minimal testing, but it seems to be working alright on the ones I did test. They've got a pretty powerful looking team as well. They've got the Farigiraf, which is awesome, Hairy Armor and the Gastrodon, which are awesome as well. Baxcalibur is obviously UU now, because it's not really, it's not amazing. It's good, not amazing. Iron Valiant is the big threat on the team, and so is Skeletor, so we've got to watch out for those. I'm looking at this matchup, and I'm thinking they probably lead off with something like the Gastrodon or the Iron Valiant, because I don't really have a good lead against their team. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to lead off with Cinderace, and then we'll go from there. How's about that? And the battle begins, so Poppyhead21 over there is going to lead off with the Farigiraf. Nice and shiny as well, as we led off with the Cinderace. The Cinderace is here! I'm actually really glad Cinderace is in, because it's not even like nearly as bad as it used to be. So I'll just go straight for a Pyro Ball off the bat, because this thing is obviously quite not defensive. Boom. Oh, they ruined the animation. Why did they do that? As it goes for a Trick Room. So it's a Trick Room team, which is interesting. Absolutely fine. They probably go for something along the lines of, because they don't want to get hit by another Pyro Ball, so they either switch out here or they go for the attack. I don't think they'll go for the attack. I think they'll switch out, but I'm going to go straight for a Pyro Ball anyway. Just because I could go for Sucker Punch here, but no, they can't, because they're protected from priority moves, aren't they? So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Florges, expecting a special attack right now. And we switched out first, which means they haven't switched out, because obviously Trick Room's in effect, which makes them faster. So we'll go into our Florges real quick. There we go. As they go for a Hyper Voice, and that would have definitely hurt the Cinderace quite a lot. It hurt Florges quite a lot, and it was a crit. So that's a shame that we got the crit on it, but it's whatever. So with that in mind, let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to expect them to go into something along the lines of the Iron Ball. No, because no, they don't really have the best switch. They've got the Skeletor, and that's it. I'm going to go for a Wish, just to get out on there. They go for a Nasty Plot. Oh, okay, Nasty Plot's scary. Nasty Plot's scary. So we'll get the Wish up real quick. There we go. And this is basically, Florges is our only way of stopping this thing. I mean, we could technically... No, we can't, because... Yeah, I always forget Farigiraf is protected from priority moves. So we couldn't even Sucker Punch with Cinderace, could we? Let's Moonblast again. Well, let's Moonblast. Not again, but, you know, in general. We'll go for Moonblast, see how much we're doing. Hopefully it's a 2-hit KO. It is a 2-hit KO from there, which is amazing. As the Wish is going to come through and get us back up to nearly full health, which is amazing. So, Florges is actually a really cool Pokemon. It's a really good special wall. It's got absurd special defense and really decent HP. So, we'll go for a Moonblast real quick and hope for the best. There we go. They go for a Dazzling Gleam. Not going to do too much damage to us. I think Hyper Voice would have been a bit better there, but it doesn't really matter because either way, it wasn't doing too much damage to us. As down goes the Farigiraf, which is amazing. And I think the Trick Room wears off this turn, right? I hope so. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Perfect, perfect. So the Trick Room is now gone, officially gone for good. They bring in the Skeletor. Now, Skeletor is fairly walled by Florges, but at the same time, we can't do anything to them. So it's best if we switch out, I think. So I'm going to go into our... I'm going to expect... No. I'm going to go into Dragonite, just so we can get off the Earthquake. I think that's the best thing to do. Go for the Dragonite into the Earthquake. So we'll go Dragonite real quick. Dragorza. There we go. Looking amazing. They go for a Torch Song. Not going to do too much damage to us thanks to Multiscale. But are they going to be Throat Spray? That's the real question. Are they going to be Throat Spray? They are Throat Spray. They are Throat Spray. So that's good to know that they're more of an offensive one than anything else. I'm going to go for a EQ. Just to get some damage off. They are going to withdraw the Skeletor because they don't want to get hit by the EQ. They don't really have a good switch into Earthquake though, so I'm not too worried. They go into the Iron Valiant. There it is. The Iron Valiant come through. Looking amazing. Gets his booster energy, which boosts its speed. Now, we don't know what set this thing is. We have no idea what set this thing is. It's got decent... We could terrestrialize Extreme Speed and KO it. But I feel like we need to scout to see what it's got first. So Florges is only going to be useful to us if this thing is specially offensive. So I'm going to go into Florges, and if it's physical, then we have no need for Florges anymore anyway. So that's absolutely fine. If it's special, we'll wall the crap out of it and go for a Moonblast. Get the KO. They go for the Moonblast, they are special, or they're probably mixed to be fair. That's going to do minimal damage to us because we're a Florges. Absolutely amazing work from Florges on this game. I'm just going to go straight for a Wish because I'm feeling they're going to switch out into Skeledirge. They are going to withdraw their Iron Valiant. What are they going to go into though? Are they going to go into the Skeledirge? Hariyama? Hariyama's an interesting one. So Hariyama comes in. It's absolutely massive as well, Hariyama is. I can't believe how big it is. It's much bigger than Iron Hands. But that makes sense because Iron Hands is like, as someone pointed out in the comment section, the Iron Pokemon are based on the future, and you know, as the future goes on, devices and stuff get smaller and smaller. I mean, look at the iPod Shuffle. Not that anyone's got an iPod Shuffle anymore. I'm gonna go for a Protect here just to get the Wish back up, and then we'll see what they're gonna do. We'll see what they're gonna do. If we need to, we can always bring in. They go for a Bullet Punch. Okay, that's cool. Bullet Punch comes through. That's not gonna do much damage to us. Now we're gonna see whether the Flame Orb or not in this instance. We're going to see if they Flame Orb or not. See, I could have gone for a Moonblast there on that Hariyama. I could have gone for the Moonblast anytime. So, anyway, we're back up to full. We're looking good. They are burned from the Flame Orb. I'm going to go straight for a Moonblast just to get some damage off on this thing. We do outspeed as well because Hariyama's quite slow. Moonblast does a lot of damage, gets a special attack drop, which doesn't really matter, as they're going to go for a Facade, which is definitely going to KO us. Yep. Definitely KOs us. That's a 140 base power move, I believe, with the with all the shenanigery going on. So let's go into Cinderace now, and Cinderace doesn't really have the best. He doesn't really have the best switch-ins to Cinderace. So we'll go into Cinderace. There we go, and we'll go straight for a Pyro Ball and just take this thing out. They go for a Bullet Punch just to get some last-ditch effort damage off, which does minimal damage to us, which is fine. We go for a Pyro Ball. Boom, take out the Hariyama, we're all good. Absolutely good. We're all good, we're all good. So Hariyama is down. They can now bring in their Skeledirge if they want to. They bring in the Gastrodon. Gastrodon's fair. So Gastrodon's probably going to set up the Stealth Rocks, right? So I'm going to go for a high jump kick here. There we go, we go for a high jump kick. We're going to Terastallize into, Libero into a fighting type, do a lot of damage to this Gastrodon, and then they go for an Earth Power, and it's not going to be super effective anymore, which is amazing. So that's great. Now, however, I fully believe they're going to go into the Skeledirge, because Skeledirge is very, it's a good counter. So I'm going to go into my Jugulis. There we go, going to withdraw my Cinderace, and I'm going to go into my Iron Jugulis. Just because if they bring the Skeledirge in, we can go straight for that Dark Pulse and take it out. So there's the shiny Iron Jugulis. Looks absolutely amazing. They go for an Earth Power. Not going to be able to take us out, unfortunately, because it's just doesn't affect us in any way whatsoever. I actually really like Iron Jugulis. I think it looks really cool. You know, when you've seen it up close with all the detail on it and everything, it looks amazing. Let's go straight for a Dark Pulse anyway and take this thing out. There we go. Dark Pulse comes through. It's Choice Specs. It should definitely take it out, as it does. Gastrodon goes down. They didn't really have a good switch in, to be fair. Baxcalibur wouldn't have appreciated it. Iron Valiant, even though it's resisted, wouldn't have appreciated it. And the Skeledirge wouldn't have appreciated it either. So in comes Baxcalibur, though. Nice and shiny. Let's switch out here. We'll go into our... He's probably going to Dragon Dance. Probably going to Dragon Dance, so I'm just going to go for another Dark Pulse here. Because we need to weaken it. As they do Terastallize. What are they going to Terastallize into, though? What's the Terastallization? They're going to Terastallize into... a Dragon type, which is fair enough. Are they going to go for Dragon Dance? I feel like they go for Dragon Dance here. I feel like Dragon Dance is the way to go because they force the switch out. So I feel like going for Dragon Dance is the best thing to do. As they do go for the Dragon Dance, which is amazing for us. Absolutely amazing for us. Now, the only way, now that we've weakened it, Cinderace can come in and do some work. We have to sack something off, though. And what I'm going to sack off is... I'm going to sack off Toadscruel because Toadscruel's not doing anything this game. Toadscruel is not doing anything this game. There's just no way. Toadscruel is not doing anything this game. So let's bring it in, let it go down. They go for an Icicle Spear. That's going to one-shot us probably. Yep, one of them does the job. As now, we can go into Dragonite or we can go into Cinderace. And I'm thinking Cinderace is the way to go. I think Cinderace is the way to go. Get that nice, powerful stab Sucker Punch. So we'll go into Cinderace real quick. There we go. Into Striker. And then we'll go straight for a Sucker Punch. And it's going to Terastallize. It's going to Libero it into a Dark type. There we go. Libero into a Dark type. And it should hit. There we go. Takes it out of the back Excalibur. Critical hit. Doesn't really matter. And that was going to take it out anyway. Cinderace is putting in the work right now. Cinderace is putting in the absolute work right now. In comes the Skeledirge. So Skeledirge is obviously a big threat. It can't Terastallize into a Fairy type, which is really great to know. We no longer need Cinderace for anything, so I'm just going to go straight for another Sucker Punch. As they do stay in an attack. That's going to do a lot of damage to it, not enough to KO, as they're able to go for an Earth Power now, which is definitely going to KO us. So Cinderace did really good this game. It took out the Hairy Armor, it took out the back Excalibur that had a Dragon Dance up, it basically took out the Gastrodon to a point. Now, all we have to worry about is Iron Jugulis cleaning up, I think. So we're going to Iron Jugulis real quick. There we go. Iron Jugulis can come in. We can just go for a Dark Pulse real quick. There we go. Dark Pulse take out the Skeledirge. No problems there. And then we just let the Iron Valiant take out the Iron Jugulis from there, I think. So we'll do that. They couldn't switch in the Iron Valiant there because it would have definitely gone down to the Dark Pulse. So that was a good play on my opponent's part. We'll just go for the Dark Pulse, knowing for them one we're going to go down to a Moonblast right now. As they do go for the Moonblast, that's going to take... We lived! We barely lived! But our special attack did go down, so this might not KO. It doesn't KO. It doesn't KO. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wow, I can't believe we lived that. I can't believe we actually lived that from an Iron Valiant. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Iron Jugulis is not the frailest thing in the world, apparently. It does help that it's no longer 4 times weak. So what we're going to do now is we'll go into our Dragonite real quick. And just for the sake of the Terastallization, let's go for a Terastallization Extreme Speed real quick. So let's do that. Terastallization, I know it's not required, but I feel weird when I don't Terastallize in a game. And I haven't Terastallized yet, so I figured I'd just go for it. Just go for it. Get that big diamond on my head. Looking amazing. And there's nothing like a final turn like Overkill. So we'll go for an Extreme Speed, Terastallize boosted. It's definitely going to destroy this Iron Valiant, no problems there. And that's going to be the game. So we got a good W with the Cinderace. Absolutely amazing fight. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.